What's good? What's good? Waking up bright and early, ready for a good day of FNaF announcements. How we doing, folks? Perfectly on time as usual. Truth be told, I thought I had Dead by Daylight installed. I did not, so I had to reinstall it. Because I wanted to play a game or two before the actual event starts. How we doing? Speaking of when the event starts, you may be wondering, when does it start? And it is going to start in 107 minutes. Okay, wait, hold on. I got this. It's not going to be that time. Don't even heckin' worry about it, folks. Hold on. Tools, scripts. 107. Boom! Just over an hour and a half. Just over 145. How we doing? Luke, how we doing? Am I hyped? I'm hyped. I'm hyped as well, Luke. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the enthusiasm. It's going to be an exciting day. Very exciting day. Matthew Cott, who is the game director of Dead by Daylight, just recently did an interview at PAX where he talked just a little bit, just a teeny little bit about the collaboration. And I thought we'd give that a little watch right off the bat.
Caliber, and I'm here with
Matthew. Hi, I'm Matthew.
from Dead by Daylight. So, I somehow
Where's Matthew?
accidentally fell into Dead by Daylight with
There
all
we
the
are.
streamers I watched. Shout out to Obsidia.
So this is a little interview that Matthew did. Let me try to get to the exact point he talked about
Can I have
FNaF.
a
The very
whole
first
thing?
time to people. Yeah.
So
yeah,
exciting.
yeah. It's
Like,
Hide this for a little bit.
is there anything gonna be?
It's around
the
here.
team watched hours and hours.
Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is.
Thing.
Yep.
It is always. It becomes an obsession for the team, right? We fall into deep holes of research. I think a lot of people on the team watched hours and hours and hours and hours of Markiplier playing.
Markiplier
Freddy.
mention.
I mean, he's a good resource for that.
Yeah.
Played the game, watched the movie. Like, we tried to dig
Played the game
as
and watched the
profoundly
movie.
into the material as we can. We worked very closely with the original creator.
Yep.
It was a fun ride, honestly. It always is, and that's part of the magic of Dead by Daylight. Is because
Worked very closely with Scott, and I feel like that's kind of the key takeaway from this interview in particular is, shoot, did that reset? I think it did. I think it's at like 144 now. But I think that's kind of the main takeaway from that interview is just how closely Scott is with this collab. Because clearly, I mean, FNAF's his baby. Of course he's going to be on top of things with it. That music's probably a bit loud. What are your final predictions, though, chat? I think it's pretty likely, pretty much confirmed, I feel like, it is going to be Springtrap as the killer. I feel like it's pretty much likely we're going to get Mike as Survivor. I need to make a tweet that I'm live, actually. Well, you guys put in your predictions. I need to make a tweet that I'm live on the YouTube. I know Doco's streaming as well. Speaking of Doco, by the way, oh, chat, we're going to have some really good FNaF news coming up tomorrow. Today, we got Dead by Daylight. Tomorrow, Doco's doing an interview with Steelwool, talking about Secret of the Mimic. So we are going to have back-to-back really exciting days with FNaF news. I did see that. Easy does. I did see that. I feel like that was probably not supposed to go out. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be revealed on the upcoming broadcast today. So, I'm not going to talk about it too much, but it is very exciting. Very, very exciting. And I can also show off the roadmap for the broadcast while I'm here, because they did reveal exactly what they're going to be doing. Do, 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 do. So I'm just making a post real quick. 100% that it's Springtrap? Yeah, I think it's pretty likely. I've seen some people theorize that it might be the Mimic. I've seen some people theorize it might be the Yellow Rabbit from the movie. But like we talked about in my video the other day, it doesn't seem that they have the license to do movie stuff. That would be great, though. Though also, quite frankly, I've seen a lot of people not like the idea of the movie characters being the collab. Personally, I'm fine with that. At least in terms of the survivors, because Mike doesn't have an official model. It'd be great if we got one here for the actual collab, like see what he actually looks like. But using the likeness of Josh Hutcherson or Elizabeth Leo would have been nice. But it doesn't seem that they have the rights to do all that. Do. The Fruit Punch Clown. Honestly, I'd take that. There we go. Springtrap as the killer, Michael and Henry as the survivors. That's a new one I've not seen. And Fredbear's Family Diner as the map. See, I feel like with Fredbear's, that might be a bit too small of an environment. But I do like the idea of Henry as a survivor. Because once again, that's a character who the art and like the character encyclopedia and stuff like that. Him as a survivor, I would like that. That'd be cool. Get kind of the, you know, the old partners back again. But this time, William's a killer. Henry's a survivor. They're at odds. How's the stream, by the way, so far? Because I remember last time for the Universal panel at CinemaCon, the stream was kind of like choppy every now and then. The audio would lag out or be delayed. It seems like it's going fine so far. How's the audio level 2? Just let me know how stuff is. Anyways, I wanted to show off the roadmap for this broadcast. The official broadcast for PAX, as you can see, just over an hour and a half away. And this is what they have going on. And this is what they have going on. God, I can already not talk streams, but now it's 9 in the morning. So I especially cannot talk. But this is what they got going on. The first thing they're going to be talking about is a general roadmap for the next year of updates. Pretty much until their next anniversary. As well as the big quality of life updates that they talked about. A couple months back, they revealed an initiative to pretty much revamp the game with brand new quality of life stuff. So they're going to be touching upon that. Oh, it just jumped cut now. God damn it. Gore, damn it. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it gets better before the actual event starts. Second thing is FNaF and Dead by Daylight. Matthew revealed this is pretty much the main thing they're going to be talking about. He said they're going to be revealing everything. So I'd assume the killer, survivor, or survivors. I think we're getting a map for FNaF. I think they're going to reveal that as well. He said they're revealing everything. I would not be surprised if this is the longest segment of the show. I'm not sure how long the stream is. I'd assume an hour, maybe? Hour and a half at max. Second thing, upcoming collections. If you've been on Twitter today, you may have already seen one of their biggest announcements for their upcoming collections. I am not going to spoil for you, but it is going to be big. And then lastly, choose your own chapter. I actually don't really know what this is. I've seen some people theorize it's probably going to be like the, like a mob vote, like what Minecraft has. I feel like that's a little unlikely. I feel like it's more so going to be like you can customize and optimize the upcoming collabs. But I don't know. This one's gonna be interesting. If it is like a mob vote situation, and we can pick between different IPs, like what IPs we want next, that'd be pretty cool. But I'm not sure. Gonna be interesting. They're saving it for the end, so very clearly it's something very intriguing to keep us on our toes. If it's Mimic, I will genuinely crash out. I don't think it will be Mimic, but also, what's wrong with the Mimic? He's the GOAT. Hope FNaF Collab is actually good. It seems that they've really been taking their time with this. I mean, they have said in countless interviews now how much they've wanted this collab, how much they've been anticipating this collab, and now that it's finally here, it does seem that they're taking very, very good care of the collab and making sure it's really good for the fans who've been waiting, especially a long time. 2 killers. That'd be interesting. Have they ever done something like that? 2 killers in one collab? Off the top of my head, I don't think they have. Do they offer character skins with existing killers and survivors? I'm not sure if they do upon release of the chapter, but I'm pretty sure that's something they eventually do. I'm pretty sure. I am also not too familiar with Dead by Daylight. I've only just started recently playing it for real this past year, ever since the collab was first announced. Dead by Daylight. Their official stream, by the way, begins at 10:30, but the broadcast won't begin until 11. Here it is. So I imagine they're going to have some... boop. The official broadcast. Yeah. 65 minutes. So we got... 2 killers have never been done. It seems that is what I'm getting from chat. They have 2 Resident Evil killers in the game, but they haven't released a chapter with 2 killers at once. That's right, because some chapters have gotten renewed, right? So you had one Resident Evil wave with a killer and a survivor, I think. And then they did another one where they got a new killer, a new survivor. I'm pretty sure. And I think with how popular and how well this chapter is going to do for FNaF, I think it's incredibly likely we eventually get a second chapter. Maybe with another killer. And another survivor as well. Jumped again? Shit. Maybe I won't hop on Dead by Daylight then. Because if my connection is already kind of iffy right now, I doubt hopping into a big online game would help with that. Not some, only Resident Evil. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Well, I think we're going to end up adding FNaF to that list. Chapter was right next to him. He did say that, and I haven't seen any pictures of that. I went looking around. Haven't seen anything like that. I'd love to see it, though. Let me look up packs. Dead by Daylight. Let me see if anyone's posted anything. Because PAX is going on. The first day was yesterday. So people have been experiencing PAX. Here's a look at the booth, but I'm not seeing anything for Springtrap, or even FNaF in general. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Is that Sable, my goat? Here's the here's what I'm looking at. This is what their booth looks like. I think that's Sable, my goat, my queen. Yeah, so you can play the game. Doesn't seem that they have a hands-on experience with the FNaF chapter. Or at least they didn't for day one. Maybe they're saving it for after the event today. Gonna go to PAX West this year. I would love to. Seems that, whoa, what did I zoom in on? Look at this. Seems that, what's their face? Steelwall is not going, so I probably won't. But if you guys are, have fun. I really, really would love to go. Yeah, GB, I reckon. Apparently Behavior has been striking down a lot of leaks as well. Not really for FNaF, just in general for Dead by Daylight leaks. I saw that going around. Like, they shut down an entire Discord, an entire subreddit, I believe. So, it seems that they're kind of locking in. I'm sure it's in preparation for the FNaF chapter. But it's interesting just how fierce they're being with striking down leaks, which I am totally on board with. I'm just saying. Interesting that they're doing it right now, during the build-up to FNaF. Probably just because FNaF is such a big chapter that they don't want that leaked. And so they're just kind of getting everything out of the way first. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I saw that, Luke. Them striking down a whole bunch of leaks. Which I think is fair. I think that's totally fair. It's in there, right? I think leaks like that aren't really a whole bunch of fun. Especially when it's entire chapters and collabs that people have been anticipating. So I'm totally fine with them leaking that. I mean, getting rid of those leaks. Hoping that the Choose Your Own chapter will have Bendy in the Ink Machine. It will be interesting if this FNaF chapter does well, and they start dipping their toes into other, like, indie horror stuff. Like Bendy, Ban, Hello Neighbor. What else is there? I know that Slender, he's not really indie horror anymore, I feel like. Or at least... When the hell was the last Slender game? I can't remember. But I know that has been a long time wanted collab with Dead by Daylight. And I would love that. Dude, I freaking love Slender. I think that'd be incredible. What else? What else are some other anticipated Dead by Daylight collabs? I know people have been begging for Jason, but right now his rights are kind of all up in the air. Jason would be sick. Terrifier is a pretty new IP, but one that I feel like would fit in Dead by Daylight quite well. Oh gosh, not Ban. I don't think they do Ban just because of the hate. I feel like they would get so much hate if they did Ban, man. But it would be amusing, and I would love to see it. We lost Pinhead. That's right. They got rid of Pinhead. Candyman? Is Candyman not in the game? I feel like that's an IP that absolutely should be in the game. Candyman Dead by Daylight. It's not in the game. God damn. That's interesting. Pennywise, that's right. Predator as well. They haven't done Predator. Jeff the Killer would be neat. Dark Deception. I forgot about Dark Deception. Speaking of games that haven't had an entry in in years, what the hell is Chapter 5? Not that I really care, but like, my gosh. Doki. Dude, I would love DDLC. That'd be great. That'd be great. Slender the Arrival got to be the best horror game of all time. Interesting. Willy's Wonderland. You know, I would actually love that. They've already got Nick Cage in there. Come on. Put Willy in there. Throw your Willy in there. You know you want to. That'd be awesome. I'd actually love that. Teletubbies were on the last chapter survey. Oh, they do surveys? Like Fortnite? I say that like Fortnite is the game that invented surveys. Mommy long legs. You know, people call me out for my comment the other day under that That'd actually be heat. Hold on. A dinosaur as the killer. Just going around as the T-Rex, the D-Rex. Lagging again? I'm not sure why it does that. I don't have anything else open. I don't have anything else open. I mean, I can make sure. Yeah, I don't have anything else open. You guys can't hear me. Are you sure? You can't hear me? Type 1 if you can hear me. I just like doing that so I can see the walls of ones. Turn off that. I'm just going to task manager a whole bunch of shit. Is that Ender? Is that Ender Trap from YouTube's? Oh my god. I am hyped. I am hyped. Nice. Look at all those ones. Okay. I'm gonna miss the stream. Yo, who got school to go to? Cringe. It does kind of suck that they're doing it so early. Especially on a Friday. Especially on a Friday. You're glitching, though. Let's investigate, chat. Let's investigate this glitch. This anomaly, as they say. You're glitching, though. Let's investigate, chat. Seems fine. It probably did for a few moments, though. At work? Bruh. Imagine being at work. Imagine being at work. I'm at work right now. This is my work. Ennard would be insane as a killer. Sheesh. Ennard. Yeah, you're YouTube's guy, Endertrap. And we got Tracy here too. We got the whole squad showing up. You love to see it. You'll love to see it. School is off because of prom. Have fun at prom. Do you ask someone out? If you haven't yet, you could say, would you join my Faz gang and go to prom with me? Would you? What are some good FNaF prom questions? Hot dog! Oh, hot dog. I did mean to reply to your DM. Bro, I saw it last night. I'm sorry. I've been busy as hell. I'll do it now. Gorsh. Say it. Yes, I'm totally down to overthrow FNaF for you. And with you. And it should be a skin. I do feel like Ennard is like perfect skin material. And then also, hey, it fits well with his character. He steals your skin. Now we're going to steal his skin. You won't die. But you wish you could. It's spreading. Do predictions? My predictions. Springtrap, killer. He always comes back. Michael Afton, survivor. What's a Mike quote? Faz in here. Vanessa, also survivor. Also Faz in here. Map. Behavior's own take on like a FNaF pizzeria. Faz in here. The map also says that. There's a little button when you honk on Freddy's nose. What if they had the Freddy nose honk on the map? There's a celebrate poster. You honk the nose. Actually, I don't think you can click in the game. Still, behavior. It'd be a great Easter egg. For the unknown. People said that in the comments of last video. Unknown, Dead by Daylight. Hmm. Sure. Yeah, I didn't expect them to look like that. Chat, if you want to know what I just looked up. This guy. Is he okay with his neck? Matt Pat as a survivor? Wait, that'd go hard actually. That'd go hard. Also, speaking of Matt Pat, I got some beef with that guy. Not personally, but he put out a tweet that let me just pull it up actually. Matt Pat. Matthew Patrick from YouTube.com. So this guy, lovely guy, but also kind of a liar, tweets that he went to the premiere for Thunderbolts. Great movie, by the way. You all should go watch it. Underneath this tweet, though, he says, also, if it helps that apparently I'm in it. I mean, this guy definitely looks like me, and I was at the red carpet after all. So I'm sat down at the theater watching the movie. This guy pops up. I lean over to my sibling. I go, hey, that's MatPat. We're freaking out. Oh my god, MatPat, MCU. That's crazy. He's like the third FNaF guy in the MCU now. After William Afton, who's going to be in the new Daredevil season. And Andy Field was in Endgame. So it's like, damn, they're just getting all the FNaF people there. Turns out, this wasn't even him. It's just a guy that really does look like him. My day's ruined. I see it a few days later with a whole bunch of friends. He shows up once again, this scene. One of my friends leans over to another friend and goes, hey, by the way, that's MatPat. And they glance over at me because I'm the FNaF guy. And I just have to nod and be like, yep, that's Matt. Yep, that's him, all right. I can't with this guy. I can't. Secret Wars, though, is when we get MatPat, I'm telling you. Gotta be. Doesn't look like him at all. That's crazy. To me, that's like, that is MatPat. To me, that just like straight up is him. It also doesn't help that he's like, ooh, this guy really looks like me. And I was at the red carpet. Tee-hee. It's like, you got my hopes up, Matt. My hopes, my dreams. The Warden from Minecraft as the killer with Steve and Alex as survivors. A Minecraft collab. Now, here's my question to you. Are they still square, or are they realistic? Because I think if they did a Minecraft collab and kept them square, that'd be perfect. That'd be the funniest thing of all time. And they move exactly like they move in the game. Like how Smash Bros. Adapted Steve. He's just like really stiff movements. That'd be great. We need Frederick Fazington in Dead by Daylight. Well, I got good news for you. We're getting FNaF in Dead... Well, actually, you're talking about FNaF. Or Freddy. We're getting FNaF. Maybe not Freddy, though. Square Steve in Dead by Daylight. Just imagine this guy running around. Steve Minecraft. I am Steve. Yeah, this guy. This is what I was talking about. Him and Smash Bros. Him and Smash Bros. Do 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 do. The stream's lagging again. It's so weird because I'm not getting anything on my end that says, "Hey, your stream's being weird." Because usually OBS will pop up with like a thing that's like too much bitrate or like can't connect or something like that. I'm not seeing any of those messages. So I don't know what's going on. How are you? I'm pretty tired. I wanted to sleep in today, but alas, you gotta do what you gotta do. A little hungry too. I do have a sandwich here that I just haven't eaten. Aren't lagging for me? Weird. I don't know what's going on. I believe that it is lagging because longtime stream fans know that I have a very fun history with lagging during streams, especially last stream. I don't know what's going on. When Steve crashed Twitter, that was great. I was there for that, actually. When they revealed Steve. Let me see if I can find my... Is my reaction still up? It is. Holy crap. Let's check this out for old time's sake. The good stuff. This might be loud.
It is! It actually is! What? Freaking Minecraft Steve!
Bro, these were the days.
What?
These were the days of Smash reveals. Before we got shit like Byleth.
What? No!
This is also like 9 in the morning pretty much. I remember this was right before I had to go to school. I might have been late for school this day. But honestly, totally worth it to see Minecraft Steve. Totally worth it. That's my go. Yeah, if your stream is lagging, maybe refresh the page. Or close out of the app and come back in. JonnyBlox as the killer and MatPat as the survivor. I feel like I wouldn't make a good killer. I don't have that many interesting abilities. That and Sans. Was that the same line? Time does the reveal start? There's a big timer. It's right there. This has been the case for like the past 3 streams now that we've had, that we're waiting for something. There's a big timer. It's right there, actually. It's actually crazy how accessible it is to know when it starts. You guys can see that, right? Just making sure. Looks like it was recorded in 2016. That's just how terrible my mic and camera quality was back then. But that was maybe 2021? Maybe? 2021? What? That sounds right. 2021. Do. My God, I wonder when the next Smash Bros is gonna be. It's gonna suck because when they make a new one, they're gonna cut back so much on the roster, and I'm not really gonna gaff, unless they just get a whole bunch of new characters, whole bunch of new, like a complete reset of the roster. That would have me excited. Yeah, everyone's gonna be starting their stream soon. I know Dawka's doing a stream. I would not be surprised if is John doing one? I feel like John should do one. Doesn't seem like he is. I've been seeing a lot of John hate on the timeline. It's making me really sad. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just seeing... Maybe it's just like a really vocal minority of people. But it really sucks to see, man. John mentioned... Oh my God! Another YouTuber in the same community. That's crazy. A mention out of nowhere. Who could have seen this coming? I think Dawko just went live. Yeah, Dawko's live now. Steve was revealed in 2020. My God, it was 5 years ago. I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, damn, COVID's 5 years old now. Holy crap. What the hell? And then something... I was listening to a song and it said like released in like 2017. I was like, oh my God. 8 years ago? Shut up. What is going on? Skin for the Trapper. Now we're going to look up the Trapper. FNaF. Nope. Trapper, Dead by Daylight. This guy. Oh, it's this guy. Okay, I know this guy. He's like the I feel like kind of unofficial mascot of Dead by Daylight, no? This guy, he's the trapper. Glad we're out of the pandemic. Oh yeah, for sure. Who is John? Jonathan Five Nights is his full legal name, in case you didn't know. Sorry to dox like that, John. This guy. I don't think they're gonna do skins. They keep talking about how much they've been working on the chapter, how much they're putting into the chapter. It just has to be a killer. It just has to be 2 survivors. It just has to be a map. I feel like they have to go all out. They have to. They have to. What other? Let's have a look. Dead by Daylight collabs. Let us take a look at what kind of other collabs they've got. I would love to like throw up a graphic on the screen if there is one. Is there not just a graphic that is like all the collabs? Hello? Hello? Is there not one that has all the collabs? Okay, I guess we're doing a list then. I guess we'd be doing a list. Never mind, there are so many ads on this website. So many ads on this website. All Dead by Daylight chapters. That might be a better. All DBD chapters. Wait, is there something on the official website? Yes. Boop, boop. I know Daco's live. You guys don't have to say that Daco's live. Yep, I was born in the year 1000. Nice going. Okay, this kind of has chapters. Kind of. Franchise content? Is that what I'm looking for? Here we go. Yeah, this is what I'm after. So this is pretty much what FNaF is joining into. Because Dead by Daylight, I feel like it's not an exaggeration to say, is like the Smash Bros. Of horror. You got a whole bunch of big IPs here. Tokyo Ghoul, Castlevania, Tomb Raider, D&D, Alan Wake. I didn't even know they did Alan Wake. Chucky, Alien, Nick Cage. Really funny that it's still... This got to be one of their funniest collabs. I love that. Resident Evil. Oh yeah, there's Nemesis. Wait, so what was the first Resident Evil? I guess we'll get there. Oh, there we go. That makes sense. Silent Hill, Stranger Things, Ghostface, Evil Dead, Saw, Nightmare on Elm Street, Leatherface, Michael. Like, bro, goddamn. It really is like the Smash Bros. Of horror. Like the Hall of Fame of horror. If you join Dead by Daylight, you're like... You've made it, pretty much. Like, holy crap. So many big IPs here. And now, we get to add FNaF to that list. How crazy is that? Absolutely crazy. Nick Cage. They should just have, like, a MatPat thing. Just MatPat as a survivor. That'd be great. I would buy the hell out of that. Or, I know people want Dead Meat. That'd be great. I'd love to see Dead Meat in there. I feel like, I really wonder, because horror is such a broad subject matter. You know, like there are horror movies, horror books, horror games, but then there's also like horror personalities. Let me look up horror personalities. Please give me actual people and not like a, ooh, which No, it did not give me people. Horror people. What if I just look that up? Nope, also gives me fictional... Okay, well, you know what I'm talking about. Who do I think is going to be added? I think it's going to be Springtrap, Michael, Vanessa. I don't think they're going to do skins at this reveal. They might talk about just like, hey, we have skins in the works, but they might save that for like a future reveal thing, or even after the chapter releases, like a few months down the line. But I think this initial reveal is going to have Springtrap, it's going to have Mike, it's going to have Vanessa. Those are my predictions. And I think eventually we'll also get to skins. Eventually another chapter as well. Maybe with Vanny as the killer this time. Or the Mimic. I'm not sure. Yeah, I vividly remember being told that about the Ghostface rights. Because they created an entirely brand new character, like, face behind Ghostface for Dead by Daylight, right? It's not any existing... It's not Stu or Billy from the first one. Or any of the other films. It's like a whole original Ghostface killer. A Legion skin. You guys got me looking up. How many of you guys... I'm actually curious. How many of you guys have played Dead by Daylight before? Let me actually do a poll. I keep forgetting I can do stuff like that. I'm going to do a poll. Question. I'm going to add a few more options. Because I'm curious. Because I know FNaF has been such a anticipated chapter, right? Like FNaF and Dead by Daylight, people have wanted that collab forever. But I'm not sure just how much the fandoms cross over in terms of, like, gameplay. Because already a large portion of the FNaF community doesn't even play the FNaF games. They just watch people play it. But also, I'm not sure if maybe I've gotten, with the announcement of this collab, new viewers that are from the Dead by Daylight community, or maybe already existing FNaF fans who have just started playing Dead by Daylight because of the collab. 5 years of Dead by Daylight here, 4 years of Dead by Daylight, 7 years. Holy moly. It's so split. It is very interesting. 20% often play, few times 30%. 20 people have heard of it, 30% have never played. This is such a split in the poll. This is so fascinating to me. Because already FNaF fans typically don't play the FNaF games. And Dead by Daylight is like a pretty technical game. Like, there's a lot of strategies you got to understand, a lot of characters, a lot of abilities you need to understand. A game type that I'm not sure how many FNaF fans are intrigued by. Look up Deducer. Biggest... worst 3 words to read out loud. I'm good, mate. 30 more minutes. I personally, just for a bit of context, played maybe like couple hours of Dead by Daylight a few years ago before the FNaF collab was revealed. And then after it got revealed, I played quite a bit of it. Just to like kind of get back into the game, learn the ropes, try to figure out new strategies. try to get like actually invested into the game and know about the game, so I'm ready for the reveal. And then I was actually in a tournament, which I lost horribly in, but still got some pretty good practice in with the game for that tournament. Recently, I haven't played much of it just because I've got other stuff going on. But I'm going to try to set up, maybe on the second channel, maybe on here, I'm not entirely sure, frequent streams of Dead by Daylight before the collab releases. Look up Phasgoo. Wait, yeah, let me look up Phasgoo. What actually comes up with Phasgoo? What the f... What is this? What is this? Who is this? What? Hello? I'll make him really small. Who is? Sure. Yeah, the FNaF community, you guys sure are something, huh? Been with DBD ever since Huntress released. I know Huntress from the U2's figure. Huntress U2's. Why did I look that up? I know what it looks like. Do I watch Pago's Pizzeria? I only read that out because of how much you butchered the spelling of his name. Butcher. I think that's another Dead by Daylight guy. I looked up Butcher and it came up with a guy from The Boys. Okay. That looks like a Garten Band character. It does. I'm actually thinking it might be. Morgan. Waiting for the Skylanders announcement. I know they showed off one of their plushies for Skylanders, the elf guy. Dude, Skylanders was the shit back then. I used to play the hell out of Skylanders, man. The original, Spyro's Adventure, then you got Giants. Giants was like peak, and then there was Swap Force. Did I play Swap Force? I think I did. But whatever came after with like the gem things, I didn't play that one. Yeah, Puggo is joining Dead by Daylight as a killer. I've been playing it Dead by Daylight when there were only 4 killers and 4 survivors. My god. TPRR is the GOAT. That's what that thing was from. TPRR. Pizzeria Roleplay. Oh, it's on Roblox. Okay. I get it now. Have I played this before? I don't immediately recognize it. Maybe that's a future stream, chat. Some Roblox. JonnyBlox hops on Roblox. Haven't played Roblox on stream for a while. Dawko just previewed a new FNaF song in a stream. It's going to be released around the same time as the movie and be themed around the puppet. Cool. Neat. It's been a while since we got any Dawko song. Was the movie, his movie song, his latest song? Behind the Mask? That one wasn't bad. I liked the chorus of it. I need to message Dawko if I can react to his interview tomorrow.
P to Pillar Chase 2. I'm just saying.
Okay, he's talking about Buff LP.
The killer will be Fruit Punch Clown. That is a very, very specific...
Hey, wait. Hey, someone said that in my chat earlier. Hey, wait. Wait a second. Wait, guys. Wait, that was our joke. Wait a second. Wait, guys. Hold on. Guys. Thought that was between us. We need a Dawko book. Johnny Boxing should be a dog. What happened to our chat messages? What? I'm gonna end the poll. It's gonna be Prize King. It might be. By the way, we are now officially less than 1 hour away from the reveal. less than 1 hour. Let me move that over to make it more dramatic. 50 minutes! Sonic movie versions can be put in the game as long as it's just characters like... I mean, movie rights are very different, right? Like, yeah, Scott still owns FNaF and all those characters, but the rights to those depictions of the characters, especially the likenesses of the actors, belongs to Universal. I'm also going to try and upload this clip of Matthew from earlier, so if the stream lags a little bit, it's because I'm downloading something. 30 minutes! I mean, well, hold on. to clarify, 30 minutes, their stream begins, right? The PAX East panel, the PAX East broadcast begins. I'm thinking they're going to have like a countdown, because they said the actual broadcast begins at 11, unless they're going to be talking about the updates and quality of life stuff for 30 minutes. So I want to make that clear. Their broadcast begins in 30 minutes, but they're probably going to have just like a starting soon countdown thing until 11. To clarify. Let me try and trim this video down now. Oh god, please don't lag my computer. I know you're loading a video here. What if Music Man is the killer? We just be making up stuff.
As always, it becomes an obsession for the team, right? We fall into deep holes of...
You should face reveal. What's going on with my chat messages? Guys, what are we doing here? Let me make a quick tweet about all this. I really hope they actually show stuff and they don't just like kind of talk about it. Talking about it would be kind of lame. I'm sure they're going to show stuff. Now I need to find this part again.
Played the game, watched the movie. Like, we tried to dig as profound as Five Nights at Freddy. I mean,
Five Nights at Freddy.
Hours and hours of Markiplier played profoundly. It was a fun ride, honestly. It very closely with the original creator.
Think we should get some gameplay? I do. I'm thinking they're going to show some gameplay. I'm thinking they're going to show the map reveal. Hopefully some in-game looks at the characters, like you said. I think they're hyping up this reveal so much, it would be kind of disappointing if they just kind of talked like, yeah, Springtrap's the killer, we're going to be adding, you know, FNaF map. I think they gotta show stuff. I'm thinking they really gotta be showing stuff here. Especially if they're, like, broadcasting it. Because if they just wanted to talk about it, they could just put out a tweet. Being like, you know, we're happy to confirm that our killer is going to be Springtrap. But since they're doing a big broadcast in such a public place, I'm thinking they actually have stuff to show.
Hours of research. I think a lot of people on the team watched. Hours and hours and hours.
We just have to find out. We will. Trash in the Gang is the actual killer.
He's a good resource for that.
Yeah.
Really funny. Markiplier is a good source for FNaF research, which is like the same level as when Jason Blum was like, I'm watching game theory videos in preparation for making the FNaF movie. And it's like, okay, sure. Play the game, watch the movie.
Like, we tried to dig as
Charlie as the survivor. I'm really torn. I don't know if I want Vanessa as a survivor or Charlie. Because if we're getting Mike, that's already kind of like a security guard type character, which, you know, Vanessa also falls under. So maybe Dawko showed a new Hex plushie. Dawko, I'm trying to make a tweet here. What did he show? Is it a FNaF plushie? Oh, it's just the yellow rabbit. He's shown that. Is it a new prototype? Did he say? What if Scott was the killer? Sorry, I just really like Dawko. Okay, too different. I think I can wait until we're past all this Dead by Daylight stuff to make a tweet. Dig as profoundly.
into the material as we can. Original.
You know, I'd like that. I'd love to be able to play as Markiplier. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. No, you're fine, GB. Don't. You're good. You're good. You're good. It is something I'll tweet about eventually, but since it's something we've already seen already, not too big of changes, I'm not in a big rush. Do that. Okay. I'm going to very quickly make a tweet regarding the interview we watched at the start of today's stream. Sorry, that's what I've been putting my whatcha-heckin' called it focus into. Do 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 do. Do they do skins for characters, by the way? I know they do skins for killers, right? But do they do skins for survivors? Because if so, maybe we can get the best of both worlds and get a Vanessa, like, main character skin. And then she has a skin for Charlie. Or a skin for Vanny. But I honestly think they might save Vanny for the second chapter, quite frankly. Because what other killers could they do besides Springtrap? They could do the Mimic, I suppose. They could do Ennard, I suppose. But I feel like... Ennard, Vanny, Mimic. 3 other possibilities for survivors. Who else? Chica's Magic Rainbow. You know? It's not out of the realm of possibility. Baby? Baby could be interesting. Quit acting British. Sometimes I do whenever after I watch a Dawko clip. Toy Chica, bro. Oh my god. Toy Chica. Or... that'd be amazing. I hate Blue Sky so much. I'm gonna be honest. The character count limit is really killing me here. It sucks too when I did my my big Jazzwares, because recently Jazzwares had an interview where Aaron revealed a bunch of brand new details on their upcoming FNaF merchandise, which will be in a FNaF news video very soon, so don't worry. But in my tweet on Twitter, I put like a big long list of all the stuff he announced. Here, I can pull it up. Might as well take a look at it since I'm talking about it. Won't leave you guys, you know, in the dark about it. But then you go over to Blue Sky, and it's like, ooh, sorry, you can't include any of these because of our really low character count. Here's a whole bunch of brand new details on Jazzwares. Showed off a new look at the Endo guy. He's got painted endoskeleton ears now. Products are being shipped. Release date of October, likely. They did confirm retail exclusives. However, the intention is that products will always be available at their exclusive retailer, unless it runs out, in which case they're going to try to release it more widely. They confirmed they have the rights to everything FNaF, including the books and the movie. However, they're focusing on adapting the games first. And then they said that they'll likely be in stores like Walmart, Target, GameStop, Hot Topic, and as well as Amazon. And hopefully should be available in all regions as well. So, yeah, like none of these bullet points I could include on Blue Sky just because the character count is so low. You look beautiful today. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. I'll be honest, I woke up, stayed in bed for like 20 minutes, got up, dry shampooed my hair, put on a hat, went to set up the stream, realized I didn't have Dead by Daylight installed, tried to install it, wasn't even worth it because now I can't even play it because of the internet, and now I'm here. So the fact that I look beautiful despite all that is a real blessing. Tried posting images. I suppose I could. It's just, I just like copy and pasting everything. I like giving no second thought to Blue Sky, with all due respect to the people who have migrated over there. I like just copy, paste, move on with my day. But I suppose I should probably include a list of the bullet points there. But also, I like having no more than 2 images in a post. 2 images is like perfect. It looks fantastic when there are 2 images. 1 image is fine as long as it's like 1920 by 1080, like that kind of aspect ratio. Square images, I'm not a big fan of. Vertical images, oh my god, what a nightmare. Johnny Smith Block, yep, that is my legal name. Your name sounds like James Bond, JonnyBlox. Besides being an entirely bonus syllable, sure. We'll go with that. 13 minutes until their stream begins. 45 minutes, well, I guess like 43, until the actual stream starts. Because I'm pretty sure they're going to do a countdown. It would be nice if maybe they do like a little tour around their booth. I'm kind of curious, actually. Has anyone showed around the booth? Let me try to look that up. PAX East, Dead by Daylight. Has anyone shown off the booth? Oh, Reese is live. Reese is playing DBD. Nope, that's indie games. Not that I can see. I mean, we looked at some pictures earlier. Interesting. I'm getting so many old PAX East clips from Dead by Daylight. They've been here a while. They're still going strong. Shout out DBD. This collab gonna be peak. It is. At this point, I really want the stream to begin now. I'm tired of waiting. My favorite upcoming FNaF fan game. What fan games are even upcoming? I don't know. besides fanverse stuff, I know nothing about the fan game scene right now. And even still fanverse stuff, I'm not sure if I'd count those as upcoming. It seems like they still got a ways to go. I do think the, not to go back to old drama, but the stuff last week with, like, the behind-the-scenes pop-go stuff with False BB, I feel like that was really blown out of proportion. But also, totally understandable from a fan's perspective. Because at this point, it's gonna... Last video I made, I couldn't sleep anymore. You could probably tell, but that Dead by Daylight video the other day, I recorded at literally at midnight. And I stayed up until 3. So that's why I sound terrible in that recording. It's because I recorded it literally at midnight. I didn't have my camera on, which is totally fine, because I already had gameplay that I could put over it. Randomly lagging, cutting out. What is going on? It's so weird. It seems that it does that so infrequently. It just has, like, a few moments that it does that, but then we'll go, like, 20 minutes where it's fine. Let me try to find it. I recorded at literally at midnight. And I stayed up until 3. Oh. I see now. Why is that happening? I don't know. But goddamn, that sucks. That's really annoying. Sometimes going back a few seconds and replaying. Well, I guess that's better than skipping forward. Because then eventually you hear what I'm saying. An electrobag skin. Sure. Electrobab. Making a quick breakfast. I really should eat this sandwich here. But, unfortunately, I gotta lock in. This stream almost starts. Old Man C for the collab. Interesting. Checking in on Dawko. Let's see the chat summary. Viewers are expressing excitement and anticipation. It just went away. Never mind. Neat. Neat. Killers and Mr. Hippo. It would be really hilarious if after all this time, people wanting Springtrap, it just wasn't Springtrap. I don't think it's going to be someone else. But it really would be funny if they brought out, like, what's a character? Like Fruit Punch Clown. Exactly. Dawko's theorizing that Glitchtrap as a suit will appear in Secret of the Mimic. Like one of those slumped over suits that the Mimic possesses. I thought the whole point of Glitchtrap is that he is not real. Is that he's like a digital guy. Unless the suit itself is real, and that's just like a scanned-in version of it that gets glitchy and buggy in the game. I don't know. I've given up on lore. Killer should be Shadow Bonnie. The good thing about FNaF characters is that a lot of them, like let's say the killer is Springtrap, you can have other skins be other variants of Bonnie. Shadow Bonnie, Toy Bonnie, Nightmare Bonnie, Funtime Bonnie doesn't exist, Glamrock Bonnie. Glitchtrap is suit-like in nature and he drools, the same way Edwin did in the books. What do you mean he drools? Like, spit from his mouth? That's what's that's what I think you mean when you say drools. Does Glitchtrap do that? I don't remember that happening. Interesting. Freaky good trap. It is a little freaky of him, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little weird to do that. I'm actually gonna try to reset. No, I'll wait till the broadcast begins. I'm gonna try to reset my Google Chrome, because that always takes up a lot of heckin' memory. So I wonder if that is adding to the stream bugs. Tears coming out in faster and faster gushes. That also sounds unpleasant. But I do remember people freaking out about Spring Bonnie doing that in Into the Pit. Why would bro do that? Glitchtrap also cries, in the texture map there's slime coming out from his eyes and mouth. What? What? Where? Huh? He does that? Glitchtrap. Gushes. He's just eating gushers, guys. Go down the wiki. Gallery. Surely they'll have his texture mapping here. Nope. Okay. Glitchtrap texture map. Here it is. I can't understand any of this. I believe you, though. Used for the shine on the model, I'm serious. I do believe you, because you are GB Aura, and you know everything about technical FNAF stuff. I'm just surprised I haven't heard about this. Here, actually, I can probably just do this. That might be better, honestly, because you got a countdown right there. Wah, 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 wah. Freaky trap. I'll do a recording as well. Like, I'll record all this so that if the stream is choppy when it gets made into a video, hopefully it shouldn't be choppy. I'm not sure why it is choppy, but alas, that is the situation we are in. Maybe I won't stream the Steel Will interview tomorrow. I need to ask Doco anyways, but if this is choppy, maybe I won't. And I'll just live tweet it for Twitter. Glitchtrap tears. Knowing Google, I'm gonna get like some very interesting art. I did not, which I'm a little disappointed by. Oh, those things. Honestly, it just kind of looks like he's wet around his eyes. It does look like he's crying, but it looks more like tears rather than like the black goo that people were freaking out about. Unless it is just like legit tears that you're talking about, GB. Doesn't Jackie have something similar? Or is that just her makeup? I looked up Jackie, fully expecting to get Jackie FNAF. Instead, I got a 2016 film. She has... No, it's just her makeup. Okay. Because I was like, wait, I think Jackie has tears as well, but it's just her blue makeup. There's also drool coming out of his mouth. I'm not going to look up that one, but I believe you. John talked about one of his security breach theories. That's my go right there. He's always on top stuff. They should have a Nightmare Own plush. They should give John, just John, a build of Secret of the Mimic, but every enemy is replaced with a giant version of a Nightmare Own plush. J-Top. Please. And then for me, you can get me just an early copy, let's say like a month's early copy of the game. Sounds good? What is the context of this? John really likes the Nightmare on plushies. We'll say that. His mouth hole? Did I do that? Shit, I don't even remember doing that. That is something I would say, though, is the mouth hole. All right. Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna do a little bit of a YouTube intro here. Hold on, let me crack open into my iced tea. Iced tea. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are mere moments away from the grand reveal of the Dead by Daylight and Five Nights at Freddy's chapter. How was that, chat? How was that? Honestly, I was still trying to swallow some of the iced tea, so I think I'm just going to I think I'll record an intro off camera. But it is true! We are moments away from the FNaF and Dead by Daylight chapter reveal. This has been a long time coming. You know, we're coming up on a year ago. They announced this collaboration. We are finally here. We should be getting our very first looks at the killer. Maybe some survivors as well, if there's multiple survivors. Likely a map for the brand new collaboration as well as just a whole bunch of other details about Dead by Daylight, about the FNaF chapter. This is going to be a big live stream. If you're excited, maybe scroll down, tickle that subscribe button. Scroll down, tickle the like button. I'm up. I had to wake up at 7 a.m. for this. I wanted to sleep in so bad, but I woke up just for you guys. Here we go. That was good. Did you practice that? No. Besides videos where I do my intro, I don't practice it. That would be a little practice my intro. You know? You guys will also have to let me know how the volume is. We are now past 10:30. It's 10:31 right now. They've not begun. So, Dead by Daylight. Where's the broadcast? All right, I guess we're gonna get the music back in here. And let me quickly grab the thumbnail for this live stream just to tweet it. I used a vacation day to stay home for this. Honestly, that's so real. Oh, Dead by Daylight, where art thou? Why not uponneth me? Where are you? Maybe, I need a refresh. Do I, though? I don't think I do. Oop, that's not refreshing. Usually the streams just start automatically. Nope, it didn't do anything. I've refreshed. We're still waiting. Doesn't it suck when a live streamer doesn't start their stream on time? It's live on Twitch. I don't want to watch it on Twitch. If it's just a starting soon screen, though, at least we're not missing much. I told you guys it would be that. Dead by Daylight. I'm not even logged in on Twitch. That's how long it's been since I have used Twitch. Oh, I'm going to get an ad for Meta. They have 32,000 viewers waiting right now. Hold on. I'm booting up the Twitch link, the Twitch stream. It's going through an ad right now. Up next, Dead by Daylight. Cool. It's just a starting soon screen. Okay. We're not missing much, chat. Don't worry about it. So it does mean we have 30 more minutes. I was kind of hoping we could at least look at, you know, the starting soon screen. Timer. Uh-oh, that's not right. I promise we don't have 2 more hours. I promise you. Let me change that. We have like 27, if my math is correct. There we go. My favorite FNaF YouTuber. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. I don't know how I can be anyone's favorite when you got Dawko right there. You got John over there. You got him too. But I appreciate that. That means a lot. Glitch Trap skin would go hard. A Glitch Trap skin. How many skins do they usually do? Because they could do a Glitch Trap skin. They could do... What other... A Scrap Trap skin. Now that would be funny, as a Scrap Trap skin. Because everyone loves Scrap Trap, right? Don't we, guys? Everyone loves him. Old Peanut Trap. They could do... Shadow Bonnie would be sick, though. Hard to see. I feel like that might be a little bit of a disadvantage for survivors because he'd be so hard to see. 3 for new licenses. Okay, so Glitch Trap. Honestly, a movie skin would be sick, but they'd have to get the rights from Universal. But I think it would be worth it. Plus, you already know they're going to make well back their money from all this. And more. You already know. Maple, I always watch your news videos. Keep it up. Your collection is impressive. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the donation as well. My collection is slowly growing. What did I pick up recently? Oh, I got some of the... It's not FNaF. Ow. I almost just fell into my desk. It's not FNaF. But I got some of the new Bendy figures. Check out these guys. Check it out. I got like 7 of these. I'm going to open them up pretty soon for a second channel video. Oh, I'm out of focus now. Haven't been picking up. Can you focus on me, camera? Hello? Why aren't you focusing on me? There we go. Haven't been picking up too many new FNaF merchandise recently, but I do plan on, for my birthday, which, by the way, chat, is in 3 days on the 12th. Get your birthday wishes ready. I do plan on doing a big merchandise haul / hunt video. Going to a whole bunch of stores, looking for the new Withered Pop figures, hopefully finding some brand new U2's figures as well. I plan on doing that pretty soon. And quite frankly, that might be like my final time doing that, because I'm kind of running out of room in this room. Like, I have some stuff just like piled up in corners that you can't see. Happy almost birth. Thank you. I can't wait to be birthed pretty soon. Cannot wait to be birth and or possibly give birth. Oh wait, they put out a status report. Why did I not get a notification from that? I have your notives on, Dead by Daylight. Status report. Everything you need to know about where we are with the most frequently reported in-game issues, though we're working on many smaller issues as well. Confirm, fix, ETA. Okay. Kill switch. I don't know what any of this means. The Nemesis has an issue with perk interactions, currently kill switched. Hot fix and fixed to hotfix 1. The Doctor. Fixed in hotfix 1. The Rift. Okay, none of this has to do with my dear friend Frombo, but looks like they're fixing some issues in the video game. They just showed a Me-Side-like game on Twitch. Is that the game with the anime girl that is kind of like DDLC? So I've heard. Yes, it is. I don't know if I should play that. I'd like to play it. Yeah, they're fixing some stuff in the video game. Nice. Give birth to Springtrapper Baby. You know what? I'll give birth to Springtrap. It'll be like that in the flesh thing. I might stream on my birthday. It depends on if I can stream, because right now it seems that I'm kind of lagging during my streams. But if we do, Then we would have streamed today, maybe streaming tomorrow for the interview with Steelwool, Docker's interview with Steelwool, and then streaming on my birthday too. I mean, that's like three streams in 4 days, chat. 5 days. My gosh. Please don't give birth in the voice chat. I will try not to, but sometimes you just can't help it. Looks like they be changing stuff. Okay. Do I have any DDLC merch? I have. How can I point? A couple Monica things there. The Ninjaroid and I don't think, was that a Ninjaroid or was that just a figure I got? Might be a Ninjaroid as well. And then I also have some of the acrylic stuff that came with physical copies of the game. They're on that shelf over there that you can't see. But I have that. What else do I have? I want to say I have more. Oh yeah, I got little like not cardboard cutouts, but not like life-size cardboard cutouts. But like the little cardboard figurines that also came in the physical thing. I got my Monica pillowcase in my bedroom. I mean, you know, I got a whole bunch of stuff. Normal stuff that everyone has, you know? Getting the Mango Funko Pop. I want that so bad. I have a Hot Topic near me that hasn't gotten any of the new Pops just yet, but there's a Hot Topic that's like an hour away that should have them. They're usually pretty good with stocking up on new merchandise. And that is where I plan to go for my big haul video. Go there. FYE usually has a couple new, like, YouTube stuff as well. Some new plushies, new figures. They had the Freddy Nightlight and the Moon Nightlight last I saw. I have the Sun Nightlight, so I could get those two to complete the Nightlight collection. What else is down there? Spencer's is down there. They got some of the FNaF chocolate. Could get more of those. A couple FNaF mugs in there. GameStop is down there as well. They usually have new pops, new figures as well. Just a whole bunch of good stuff. Should be a good, jolly good time. They still have not started the YouTube stream. It's been 11 minutes. Dead by Daylight. What are we doing here? Mango's already out of stock. On the Funko website? Because I saw they released them on the Funko website. FNaF. Yeah, Mango's out of stock on the Funko website. My god. Funko, when they release an actually good Funko Pop, sells out quickly. Who would have thought? They're replaying the same ads on Twitch. Like on the broadcast, or are you just getting spammed by Twitch ads? Both of which I can believe. Dead by Daylight. Oh yeah, it is just ads on the actual broadcast. Damn, that kind of sucks. Killer was Janny. That is a name I've not heard in a fucking good while. My god, you must be an OG viewer. Unless you misspelt my name. Johnny, please don't be Dead by Daylight. Hopefully not. By the way, it's live. I don't want to watch it on Twitch. Watch it on YouTube. I have YouTube Premium. I won't get ads. I get another ad. I'm getting another ad. Interesting is live on PAX, on the PAX YouTube. PAX YouTube. Don't tell me they just forgot about YouTube. PAX is live. Oh, it's just showing a panel, nothing happening yet. Oh, I see, yeah. I'm going to actually reset my Chrome. Die, Chrome. Okay, it's gonna be no music for a little bit. Okay, Dead by Daylight should be live now. I just got a notification that they are live. Dead by Daylight YouTube. So let's hop over to their stream. And hopefully now that I've reset Google Chrome, hopefully it should be a little bit less laggy. Yeah, they are live now. And it's just kind of general. Way to go. Hey, we freaking live! Still got like 16 minutes until it starts, but at least we got something to look at. At least we got freaking something to look at, you know? If I do something like this, what happens? How do I feel about the whole tariff situation? Bad. Oh! There's the countdown! Do I have screenshots on here? I do, okay. Well, I don't need this anymore. Chat, get ready. PJ Haywood. Oh, dude, if they get PJ, that'd be great. Let's go! Oh, is that still there? My bad. I meant to get rid of that. Presentation starts. Thank you for letting me know. Imagine I had that on the whole. A few seconds earlier on Twitch. That might just be because I have some latency on my stream, GB. This is full HD. You'd love to see it. Let's go! It's gonna be big! You came here from Dawko stream? I appreciate that. Shout out Lewis Games Dawkins. He must be losing his marbles right now. Oh. Oh, it's just catching up. Oh. That might just be YouTube in general. I guess. Shouldn't be too big of an issue, though. I don't like how this keeps doing that, though. Keep freaking doing that. Okay. Hello. Stop. I'm gonna give you a few seconds. Just to get ready. Whoa, hello? Oh, it's just an ad.
Something's wrong. Like,
I guess this is a good time to test out the audio, by the way.
how can this be happening?
Oh my god, it's happening! Oh my god! Oh my god! Ducko's tweaking right now. The casting of Frank Stone. What? What? How's the audio? Is it too quiet? Am I too loud? I might be screaming, but I'll try to move the mic away from me. Hello, hello, hello. It's a bit quiet. Oh, shoot. Turn you up. How about now? How about now? Hey, how about freaking now? Is it too loud? What's the big idea? What we doing here? I'm put out another tweet. Am I late? No, you are just in time, Jacob. It's about to begin, Jacob. Get ready, Jacob. I have no idea what Frankstone is. It said from the world of Dead by Daylight. So I guess like a spin-off or extension of the universe or something along them lines. Whoa. Here we go, here we go. Getting ready for Freddy. I just want to hear my own audio. Okay, it seems fine. Here we go, here we go. Getting ready for Freddy. Yep, seems good. Ready for Freddy. It's a prequel. Spin-off choose your own adventure game. Fascinating. That sounds cool. A choose your own adventure. Oh, I was gonna mention this earlier. I did see the Until Dawn movie the other day. I say other day. It's like a week or two ago at this point. Whenever it first came out. Wow, that sure was a movie. I guess it counts as a movie. You could describe it as a movie. Not my cup of tea. Have any of you guys seen it? Any of you guys seen it? Usually I'm pretty big fan of like time loop stuff. And this one started off pretty strong, but eventually they kind of gave up with the time loop and all the changes happening. And then it kind of like barely ties into the game. Yeah. Also, in case you didn't know, Blumhouse is doing a Dead by Daylight movie. They're working on it right now. Bruh. So maybe eventually we can get a big crossover movie between Freddy and Dead by Daylight and Megan and all the other Blumhouse characters, like freaking what's their face? Ma. We can get her as well. Okay, the music's kind of fading out. Music's gone. Starting over. Final Destination Bloodlines. Absolutely, absolutely. I can't wait for that. That's like a guilty pleasure series. They're so fun. I'm so glad that we're getting a new one. And honestly, the premise of it looks awesome. Cannot wait. That comes out the 16th, I think. Gonna be great. How did Dead by Daylight movie even work? Beats me. That's not for me to figure out. That's for Blumhouse. I mean, you could have like group of kids, group of teens, whatever, young adults, what have you. Gotta escape, and they gotta turn on all these gens to escape while they're being hunted, and drag it out for a long time. I think you could do it. I think the gameplay is not that hard to adapt into a movie. Throw some story in there, Focus on that for a good portion as well. Has it really been 25 years? My God. Hopefully this one does well. I would love to see it come back to those movies. Manifesting Springtrap! I should probably have like a Springtrap thing ready, huh? I usually like to get graphics ready in case of news. And I had some prepared, but I should probably get like Springtrap and Michael, and assuming they're gonna be the guys. FNaF Springtrap. Hey, I'm Springtrap in here. Less than 5 minutes now, chat. Is there a better image of Springtrap? This one kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Cupcake as the killer. When will I get added? Whenever they call me up, I'm willing to join the game. Honestly, they wouldn't even have to pay me. It's just this ad again. You can't freak me out like that.
Something's wrong. Like, very, very wrong.
They did just tweet that they're live.
Blackstone will be reborn.
They just tweeted that they're live, chat. They're probably showing this one more time, and then hopping to the stream. Plushes as the killer, the plush babies? That'd be interesting. 3 minutes! Oh my god! A FNaF tuber as the survivor? I'm telling you, bro, get Mark in there. Or Dawko. Didn't Dawko have like a Dark Deception thing? Him, Ryan, Corey, didn't they all have like skins in Dark Deception? One time Chica as the killer. I would not be running away from her. I'd be running into her arms. I'll tell you that. Bow, 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 bow. Trying to get a whole bunch of images ready. My god, there's a lot of really good art of Vanessa, chat. I'll tell you what. One minute. What are you looking at? I'm just trying to get images ready for right now, and then also maybe later. Don't get copyright strike this time. I will really try not to. Less than 1 minute. Here we go, here we go, here we go. It's about time. It's about time, bro. All these years of waiting, it's all been leading to this moment. You just woke up. Echo Purple, perfect time to wake up. All those years of waiting have been leading to this very moment where the Dead by Daylight in FNaF crossover will finally be revealed. We're 20 seconds away from the start of their broadcast. They're going to start off by talking a little bit about Dead by Daylight and the updates coming to the game. But then right after that, we're hopping right into the FNaF chapter. It's going to be big. FNaF fans, get ready. Get ready. Here we go. That was a much better intro. Anytime now. So like we looked at earlier, the roadmap for the broadcast. First, they're going to talk about updates and quality of life improvements to Dead by Daylight. The second topic is the FNaF chapter, what we're all here for. Third topic is upcoming collections, including one that was leaked earlier today, but we're not going to talk about it. I won't spoil it for you. And the fourth and final topic is going to be choose your own chapter. I'm going to be honest with you, Dead by Daylight fans, there is a very big chance that when the FNaF chapter gets revealed, we're going to be focusing on that. We might not watch the rest of the broadcast. I'm just giving you a heads up. It's likely once they show FNaF, we're going to be focusing on that. And then when we're done analyzing that, I'll probably turn off the stream to go edit together a video. Cannot wait for Dee Dee as the killer. So, Dead by Daylight, where are we at? Here we go. My screams.
This might be the best one yet.
Dead by Daylight. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. I will quickly check my volume. Dead by Daylight. Oh, it's perfect.
By Daylight, and instantly it became a home.
Thank you, thank all of you.
It's perfect. I saw King there, my goat. Damn, this is HD? We sure? There it is. There's that HD. Live from PAX! Here we go. Alan Wake, Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, got all the. There they are! There they are! It's a panel. Hopefully they actually show stuff.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Folks. We got a show for you. They're still coming.
Folks.
Oh, yeah.
That,
Come on in. There's still room. Pyramid heads at the back there.
Oh, wow.
Hi.
Look, this person's got a spring trap. They're manifesting it.
So, in the biz, they call that a hype trailer. Seems that it worked. I felt pretty hype coming out of that.
Springtrap hat. They're manifesting it.
For joining us today for Dead by Daylight's 9th anniversary live stream spectacular.
9th anniversary
from
chat.
PAX East in Boston, Massachusetts.
Boston. Hey, I'm Boston here.
This is one of my favorite events every year.
I do hope they show
been here
stuff.
for a good decade.
It is a little
What's
worrying that I'm not seeing a screen.
Is the unknown? Is the unknown here?
The unknown. Oh my God! Wait, he's there for real.
It's a great event. I used to live in Boston, Massachusetts.
He's really workshopping the crowd here.
But for some reasons out of our control, we haven't come for a number of years.
Yeah.
There was a global thing that happened.
Boo.
But yeah, PAX has always been very special for us. It's not only is it an amazing place to be, it's just
the
awesome
unknown
to meet our
head.
people here, but it's where it all began for us, right?
It is.
9 years ago, we had the smallest little booth you can get in the corner there, and then we showed our little game to people.
Boston as a
didn't
killer.
have much back then. We were a team of 30 people. We had a dream. We had
The
stars
FNaF
in our
map takes
eyes.
place
Look
in
at
Boston.
that. Wowzers.
Oh, Jiminy Jilliker.
So they are showing stuff.
But we had this little gem of a game, you know, this strange.
They have the technology to show stuff on the
multiplayer
screen.
game where 4
and also to the
people are trying
audience.
to
You
escape
heard them
a
react to that
nightmare while
image.
someone is trying to murder them all.
So we will
And
be seeing
somehow
stuff.
It resonated.
Hopefully.
People understood what
They have the
we were
technology to
bringing,
do so.
and
So show us stuff.
It worked.
It worked indeed.
Springtrap
and
hat.
you know what? We dove right into it. If no one knows, you should be ashamed. But this man right here, his name is Matt Cote, our head of partnerships
Oh,
on Dead by
Cote.
Daylight.
My apologies, Matt. I mispronounced your name earlier. And also, I think in my
name's
video.
Eric Pope. I'm the community director on Dead by Daylight. And
He's
I'm
the
very
new
happy to be here.
Pope? Oh my god.
So as Matt was saying, PAX specifically is very important to DBD. And Matt, I don't know if you know this.
You haven't missed anything. They
We've
haven't
gone
started
back to
talking
the
about FNaF.
archives,
Don't
not
worry.
Those archives, our archives.
This
We've gone back
first
to
beginning
our
bit is
archives.
just going to be
Calm
them
down.
talking.
And we found a little clip of Matt
And talking
from
about the game.
very first one.
Quality
So
of
why don't
life
we roll
stuff.
How many killers, how many survivors are you hoping to add? A
2016.
lot more, or?
Yes, many, many more. The idea has always been when you start the game, you don't know who you're up against, you don't know what powers are going to be facing you, you don't know which map you're going to be in, and the other survivors, you don't know what abilities and
2016,
perks and
9
whatnot they're gonna
years
bring.
ago. My gosh.
That's crazy.
Wow.
So that was like their very
Not sure
first
what-
convention.
What was up
I
with
think.
my eyebrows back then?
Let's have a hand for Matt's eyebrows. 2016 eyebrows were very bushy. I love it. So I like to think the team delivered on what you said, and now we are in a place where we have 38 killers. 38 survivors, 45. Jesus, I have it backward. 38 killers, 45 survivors, and
Insane.
1 billion perks.
About 1 billion perks, and so many really, really awesome licenses that came to join us over the years.
Yeah, so
Including-
you have always said it's kind of a love letter to the 70s and 80s horror movies that we all love. What really kicked it off on the partners licensing side was Mr. Michael Myers, right?
Yes,
Michael, we
Halloween.
looked at him earlier. He was the first one.
There are a few here, I believe. Halloween was the very first time we brought in some legends of horror. Many more followed after that.
Yeah, Leatherface, Chucky, Alien,
Ghostface, Stranger Things,
Ash from Evil Dead.
and on and on.
Yes.
And on and
on.
on.
It rolls.
Yeah, one of the big milestones for us was probably like Silent Hill. Silent Hill was the very first time we had a video game chapter, and for us it meant quite a lot because Silent Hill and Resident Evil specifically were games that inspired a lot of us. on the
Springtrap
team
and
to make
Ghostface and
video
DVD,
games,
like
right?
the
They
FNaF
were
movie
with
all
us
over
when we
again.
were young, and
It was
being
meant
able
to
work
happen.
with these people to create something in our game
by Daylight
that
there.
they were proud of, that they thought their fans would enjoy, was so validating and humbling, honestly.
We should do more with
Did I say
it.
Dead by Daylight? I meant Resident Evil.
I'm just saying, that's my opinion. Just a guy's opinion. I just realized, by the way, I want to apologize to this.
It's not
half
been
of the
shown,
room, 'cause
don't
I'm
worry.
just looking over here at Matt.
Okay, I'm looking at them.
Hi. Yeah, you get Matt's face, which is better in the end anyway. Or you can look at me up there. Sorry.
They do have a screen.
Iconic licenses, Matthew. It's a nice segue, actually, to our show today. We've made
Ooh.
add another or some.
Yes.
Well, then let's,
Say it.
without further ado,
Yeah, what are
dive
we
into
gonna
the
talk
run of
about today?
show to tell you what we're actually going to talk about instead of Matt and I just rambling.
Freddy.
So if you want to put that up on the screen, we're going to kick things off, whenever you want, with Jose and
There it
Justin
is.
to talk about the
Frombo.
upcoming content roadmap, as well as quality of life updates.
Frombo.
Stop it.
Frombo.
After that, Dave and I will be back to give you more details on the next chapter, which is, of course, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
He said it.
What?
He said it.
They said it could never happen.
They said we shouldn't do it.
We're doing it. Doing it live. After that,
Did someone
we've
just yell,
got
"Pop
fan
goes
favorite
evergreen"?
Rosalie to introduce.
I need to go back. They
They
did.
doing it live.
Oh my
After
god.
that, we've got fan favorite Rosalie to introduce you to some amazing upcoming collections that are coming to the game.
And then my favorite, Dave, no shame on you.
Nope.
Dave is coming back after that, and he's going to tell you about another one of our original chapters that we're going to do that has a major twist.
It's a little spoiled on the picture right there. It says choose your own chapter, but just pretend you don't know what it means.
Pretend you can't read.
So I think that's enough. We can get things rolling now. Thank you, Matt.
Just leave?
What?
I'm just going to leave now.
Well, but he's going to come back. Don't worry.
I'll be back.
Matt's not done with the show by a long shot. Thank you, Matt.
Have fun.
Matt.
And now we'll welcome Justin Brown and Jose Ramos. Welcome, guys.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Pop goes
Jose
mentioned.
is our executive producer on Dead by Daylight. He's a vice president as well, for people who care about that sort of thing. Justin is our senior director of product management.
Scott on the bottom.
If you don't know what that means, he cares.
They did
a
have
ton
copyright
about the
Scott
game,
Cawthon.
He's kind of one of the main people that my team talks to from the community team to help make changes happen in the game. And so that's why they're here, because yes, we have the content roadmap that we're going to talk about, which is cool. And
Okay, they're
going
to talk about.
More importantly to me, quality of life. The quality of life initiative couldn't have happened without these guys.
Yes, absolutely. It is one way to do my very first live stream, so that's pretty amazing. Thank you, thank you. I think I will.
No, Scott's not coming on. I don't think Scott's coming on.
Tell my kids that there were 12,000.
We were talking about
also.
there's a copyright Scott Cawthon at the
So
bottom
yeah,
of
as you said,
the
I
image they
think,
showed.
we want to give you
because it said
a sneak
FNaF.
peek of our
they had a
content roadmap
copyright.
leading us to the 10th year anniversary. which
Scott
is
making a
crazy
public
just to
appearance?
say it.
Never gonna
We
happen.
will also give you an update on our quality of life efforts. As you mentioned, something incredibly important for us, hopefully for you, and we'll make sure to give you all the details.
Yes, of course. And before we dive in, I just want to give a quick shout out, a thank you to the incredible Dead by Daylight team back home. It is because of their hard work and passion that we're able to deliver this content and this quality, you know, year after year.
Shout out to the DBD team.
Shout out DBD. All my goats.
While they work, I hope. So,
they're still working.
Sorry, that's loud. I told everyone they can go do quiet mic. I'm very loud. Why don't we talk about some of the highlights of the past year, Jose, real quickly?
Yeah, for sure. So a lot of highlights, of course. I think the main focus was
Turned
to
into a
bring
pancake.
things
What did
that
they
you
do to?
have
What did they
waited
do
for
to
many,
him?
many years?
The
I think
spring
the main
trap.
one, of course, is 2v8. So bringing
2v8
to
mention
life was something that we really wanted to achieve. Cross progression is something that also you waited for a very long time, and that now you can have. From a content standpoint, I think between Vecna, Dracula, Killer with a Dog, but also the very most recent chapter that we released with Tokyo Ghoul was one of the most popular chapter ever, really, that we have had.
Really?
It was quite amazing for us.
And I think you're a big anime fan, so you probably felt...
Yeah, and honestly, not only that, but the way we managed to bring the anime into the art side of DBD, I think the team made really an amazing job. Yeah, that was really, really cool.
Shout out to our anime fans.
Many of them.
Our anime fans in Boston,
An American
Massachusetts.
Civil War chapter. I don't think they are gonna do that.
Thank you.
Shipwreck 64 chapter. I don't think they're gonna do that.
This chapter gave us a chance.
You never know, though,
to
to
travel
either of
Japan
those,
for
I
the
guess.
first time in a very long time. It was long overdue. I think Dave, Matt, and the rest of the team spent really quality time with them, and that's really what we want to do a bit more. You know, spending time with our community, going to.
Does anyone know how long the stream
We were in
is?
Scotland recently. We were in Sao Paulo for Gamescom LATAM just last week.
I don't know if they've
And
said.
Again, we will be there in more events to come.
He does keep shouting out Boston.
Yeah,
I
to not
do think they're
confuse you,
trying to
actually,
summon.
We did release another chapter
Boston
after Tokyo
as a
Ghoul
killer.
just this week with the unshakable EMT Orella Rose, which is very cool.
Nice. And we're also releasing a new
And
chapter.
Though I imagine most of you have
summer.
seen it already, we're still going to take just a minute to watch her amazing trailer. So.
Ooh.
I got you. You're gonna be all right.
Thank you. This art style is sick. The average Boston man is a killer. Hopefully soon.
This cannot possibly be real. My name is Orella. I'm here to help.
That's my goat. New survivor. Stream's a little quiet. Oh, really? Seems really loud.
We got to do a lot of fun teasers for Arella.
She
so it was really
low-key
cool to
bad
see
app.
people kind of
Chat,
fall
you
in
gotta
love with her before
relax.
they even knew who
Hey,
she
yo.
was. So we know.
But
people like
also,
teasers. We've heard that.
kinda
So we're
spam
gonna try to
facts.
keep doing more teasers in the future. So thank you. And one last thing about Arella, actually, I think
Day
you see
shift.
on
Oh
the
my God!
screen
Wait,
right now,
FNaF
very,
references.
Very, very happy we're able to do this.
Day
We're
shift,
running a
night
charity
shift.
initiative right now.
No
Best
way.
Arella, with the St. Justine Foundation in Montreal. They help sick kids.
Taylor Swift
so
chapter?
It's running already in game. It's going
That'd be
until
great.
the 27th of May. All you have to do, if you haven't already, is purchase one or both of those beautiful outfits in the game with Orxels, please, Orxels. And 100% of the
Have they
proceeds
had
are
a
going to
problem
that
with people
amazing
not using the
foundation,
cells?
which was important to us.
Well,
It's a
he sounded,
local one
he
in
sounded really
Montreal.
distressed. Night shift mentioned. Oh my God! Wait, Freddy.
Thank you. We actually have a twist coming up in that campaign too. Stay tuned.
Twisted
Arella
one.
marks the last release of the Year 9 calendar, so we're gonna dive in now to the Year 10 calendar.
Give you guys any spoilers?
Look at all that.
I will.
Whoa,
say we
whoa,
have
hey.
5 chapters. 3 will be licensed. 2 will
June,
be original.
July.
Of course,
Look at
the
all that.
next chapter you guys already know. It's Five Nights at Freddy's.
June.
And a map, but Dave and Matt are going to be up to talk way more about that just after us.
It's a killer and a
Follow
map.
that up with another licensed chapter that will feature 2 iconic survivors. I won't reveal who they are today, but you guys are going to love it for sure. And then finally, we're going to end the summer with an original chapter, the first one of the year. It's going to be on one of our favorite themes, which is folklore.
Wait,
Asian
folklore?
horror,
Taylor Swift
specifically.
reference.
It is going to be one of the most gruesome chapters we've
Hold
ever.
on, I gotta go back and make.
It's a killer and a map, but Dave and Matt.
There's
are gonna
no
be up to talk
survivor.
way
That's
more about
crazy.
that just after us. We're going to follow that up with another licensed chapter that will feature 2 iconic survivors.
That's
I won't
crazy.
reveal who they are today, but you guys are going to love it for sure. And then finally, we're going to.
There's no survivors in the FNaF chapter.
The first one of the year. It's going to be on one of our favorite themes, which is folklore, Asian horror folklore specifically. It is going to be one of the most gruesome chapters we've ever released, so we cannot wait to get it into your hands.
It's messy. It's gory.
Very messy.
All right, let's
we
get back
will
up to
close
speed.
Yeah, with one big licensed chapter with not 1 but 2 survivors. And the last one is actually very interesting. It's a very special chapter. You see there is no killer in there, and that's because there will be a survivor, but also a new realm that we know you're going to.
There's no
we
survivor in
will
FNaF,
get
not
there,
even
but
Mike?
We'll talk about it in the future.
No
And there will also be a
Vanessa?
twist on an existing killer. So the point also of this
No
is because
baby
together
girl
we've got so much
Vanessa?
effort, we again want to give enough space and room to the team to be able to work on those quality of life elements. That's very important for us that, we kind of focus on that.
Yes, which thank you for the wonderful segue, Jose. So for some of you, of course, the content is what drives you and excites you, the new content that comes to DBD. But I also think for a lot of you, myself included, who, I talk to the community every day, the quality of the game, quality of health of the game is just as important as the new stuff. So that's what we're going to talk about now. Like I said earlier, I'm really psyched that this is being prioritized. As Jose just mentioned, we've even taken a decision here and there to adjust the schedule of the year's releases based around doing more work on quality of life. So, Jose.
All right, we're back up to live now. Can you not speed up, bro? I'm getting back to the live.
Hey, why don't you take it away?
Yeah. So again, success of DBD is about the community. And so this year, what we really want is to get all that feedback, to have more conversation than ever, to apply that feedback, and to improve the overall experience of DBD. We think, and we're going to show with some details, that we have made great progress, but that doesn't mean that we are not going to meet some hiccups.
I'm
The
glad
last
we're getting a
release that we
FNaF
just had,
chapter.
we know
I'm just
has
surprised
great
there's
focus
no,
on some of the killers. And
survivor.
that's something that we want to react very quick on. There is a lot more to come that, again, we are going to give a lot of details on.
Yeah, and just to mention on this week's release, maybe a little rocky, we are holding our hot fix schedule a couple extra days so we can get more fixes into it.
So,
still coming next week.
Killer's probably Springtrap, Map's probably
Pizzeria
Pizzeria.
with this week's release.
Of course, and
Probably not
if you
going to be
watched the live
one-to-one
streams
with the
over
game
last
or the
couple of years, this is the moment when I would usually tell
what you
you
call
about
it?
the 4 pillars we base
Movie.
our roadmap on. But this year, we're doing things differently. It's all around one central North Star, which is to make sure that Dead by Daylight is respecting our players' time. And so all of our focus
Probably skins
is
for
really
survivors, I
about
hope.
delivering on that promise to you guys as the players.
Hopefully.
Yes, and
we get
actually I
something.
want to mention, we've already started rolling out the quality of life stuff. The first major feature of it was the abandoned feature, which went out last release. It was pretty well received. We got also a lot of great feedback on how we can tweak it to be even better. So it's been a cool way to kick off the initiative with a big feature that helps to address some issues.
Of course, and the most recent release, I mean, despite some of the issues that you know are already there, we did fix some critical issues. The skill check release window, which had been sort of a plague for a long time, finally resolved. The unhook spam exploit resolved. We also finally added perk previews.
Oh wait, you can kind of see the FNaF map.
Not to be confused with seeing your survivor teammates perks, which is something we'll do.
You can
kind of
see the FNaF map in that image.
The sort of controversial quest system, we do plan on monitoring that. The intention is never for to
Let me
make
try
it
to get
more
an image for
grindy.
you
In fact,
guys.
it should be the opposite, if anything. So we're going to look at happy that you can finally make progress on more than one quest in a match, in addition to removing that awkward pain point you've probably all experienced where you load into a match and then say, oh no, I already completed my last quest, now I can't make any progress on any quest in this match. So that's finally removed and resolved with this new quest system.
Cool. So we've got an asset we can put up on the screen to help us for the next section.
Gameplay.
Yes.
There it is.
So a bunch of stuff in that screen. I'm not going to go through it all, but a few ones that I really want to highlight is everything you see in blue. So in green is what we have released. In blue is what is going to actually be released just in June. So very, very soon around the corner. And a few ones that I wanted to highlight. One is, for example, the gamma setting. We know that it can be tough when it comes to the darkness level of some map, and being able, especially for console players, to be able to deal with those gamma settings is, again, going to go a long way. The go next prevention is quite important. Encouraging survivors to not give up at first hook is really something that we want to fix and improve. And one last one, sorry, that I wanted to discuss a bit more in details is the bulk blood point spending. I was watching the stream of one of my favorite content creators just a few days ago with the
He's talking about me.
She was super excited, saved millions and dozens of millions of blood points. And it takes a while. It takes a long time to spend those blood points. So being able to spend them in a matter of few seconds.
Try refreshing your browser.
Again, a small step
Should be
for
good now.
DBD, massive leap for DBD players for sure.
And this is how we find out I'm not your favorite content creator? Wow.
Sorry.
Wow. No, that's great. I've had a few people come to the booth here at PAX just talking about the bulk blood point spending too. So glad that that's almost here.
Apparently, Dawko said we're getting never-before-seen mimic teasers during his stream today, which again releases tomorrow.
Custom match, yeah.
Custom matches.
Can you move the mic? You move the mic when you talk. I want to make sure everyone hears Jose. Custom match improvements.
Custom match improvement. Yes, we had a really great conversation with tournament organizers, with some content creators, in order to understand what they really wanted. And
FNaF has not happened yet, but they did reveal it comes out in June. It includes a killer and a map, no survivors.
Because we want to make sure that we will be quick to deliver on this. And we have identified those, and they wanted to move from 1 spectator slot to 5 spectator slots. They wanted to have hotkeys to be able to shift pretty easily from one player to another, and we are going to bring those things right into this June release as well. So happy to go fast on this one.
Yeah, and of course, that's not where we're going to end with custom match. That's just what we're delivering in June. In the future, throughout the year, we're going to add more customization options to custom match, including the ability to start selecting limited time event modes in custom match specific. Yes, it will include
Survivor.
Oh, yeah.
I guess because Michael doesn't have like a canon design,
Dave like that.
like a model.
Maybe that was Matt. So,
but like,
we built this.
We got Vanessa. We got
my team
Charlie.
Be really involved in building this.
Could get some of the girlies in there, you know.
That we've seen out in the community over years, some of these things. And we're going to continue doing that. So continue giving us your feedback, even as they release, like the abandoned feature. We know you don't get it one and done. We want to iterate and make them as good as they can be. So keep that up. It's
knowing that the DLC will only include a killer, that means that the DLC chapter is going to be $4.99.
And now phase 2.
Let me pay like 20.
About stuff that people generally knew about. Now we can get into
Give me more.
the second half of our quality of life initiative.
Of course, and so phase 2 is meant to take us through to the end of the year.
I'm not trying to sound like ungrateful. Of course, I'm still extremely grateful.
A little bit more
it's
than
just
we had even previously communicated.
It seemed like they were going to do so much.
Yes.
So I thought we'd get at least one survivor.
Maybe
they just really went all out for the killer and the map. That's what I'm hoping.
Actually give you more details.
They just went like really all out.
In the coming months. We want to do it right. It's something that we want to carefully craft. And we want to
still waiting for the Fortnite collab.
Community,
yeah, if that ever happens.
Creators to make sure, again, we do it right. There is things like the keyboard and mouse support that we are going to bring actually in the summer, along with balance changes for map and keys that you are going to give us more details on.
Right, so map and keys, for the longest time, we've had 5 survivor items, of which only 2, maybe 3 have felt relevant. There's been these 2 sort of semi-relevant map and key items for a long time. We wanted to give survivors a big update. We always update killers. We don't do a
Also,
lot for
now that it's
survivors.
confirmed to
We're gonna
release in
change that.
June,
Map
June's going to be a
change to
busy month.
Basically, a consumable version of Windows.
Secret of the Mimic and Dead by Daylight.
Cool. And then keys are going to focus on revealing the killer's aura.
My
They will
God,
still
that's going to
open
be
the
a
hatch,
busy,
and there's
busy
also going to
month.
be some new gameplay related to the chests that the keys take.
Ooh.
Ooh, people like
This
that.
next one's also going to be an ooh.
Yeah, I guess so. So, in addition to bug fixes, there's a bunch of things we're super excited to tackle. The first, probably the biggest, is an MMR revamp. We've been hearing you guys complain about it for a long time.
Yeah, and
we really
Deltarune.
want to focus on making sure that MMR takes into account the actions you
Juna's
take in a
Silk
game,
Song?
how you play, as opposed to the
I don't
current
think
black
Juna's
and white
Silk Song.
survive and kill. So that's going to be a really big change coming to MMR. We've heard it. We're excited to deliver that. We're going to
MMR revamp, people.
Really trying to work the crowd here.
If you don't know what that means, it's matchmaking ranking, and it'll help with matchmaking when we fix that.
Yeah. For the first time ever in an update, we're going to introduce a new survivor item this summer, which will be very cool, right in decor. It'll be exciting. Of course, we're bolstering our anti-cheat measures because that's always a problem. We're going to start showing you queue time, estimated queue time.
A little
which we don't
shocked
do right
that they
now,
don't have
which will be great this summer.
the Twitter account tweeting out all these graphics. Because
And
they're a little bit low
as
res
much
on the
as
stream.
we all love 2v8, we all know that there's one very, very, very big problem with 2v8, and that's how long you have to wait. As
Yeah,
a
apparently
killer
it's
to
June
get into a
17th,
match, 12, 13, 14
which
minutes
is
sometimes.
less
Not
than
on
a
the
week
next
after
iteration,
Mimic.
but the one coming in the
Because
summer,
Mimic's
we're
June
gonna
13th,
introduce
so
a
4 days
play
later,
while you queue feature. So
we
you
have
can queue
4
up as
days
killer.
to get everything
While
out of
you're queued
Mimic
up as killer, you can play
until Dead
matches
by
as
Daylight
survivor
swoops in.
2v8 while
Oh
you wait
my
to
God.
hold your spot in line. You come back to the lobby, and you're ready to queue up as your killer. So you don't have to just sit there and look at the lobby screen for 12, 13, 14 minutes anymore.
Just a note on that, that's coming very soon. It's coming very soon, but not in the next iteration of 2v8, which is even ultra soon. So
Even
the next
ultra soon.
2v8.
That's
Just
an
so your
interesting way of
expectations
setting release windows.
Okay, one
Not
last
a
thing we
date,
do
but
need to wrap
ultra
it. I got
soon.
the wrap it up signal about 5 times now.
All right.
If you are
They're
going
gonna
to
be wrapping up pretty soon and then
audience,
moving on to
we also
FNaF.
have some quality of life for you. We are overhauling the Dead by Daylight creator program completely. And that's going to include what's called a support a creator system, which may be known from other video games.
Support
It
a
allows you to
creator.
support your favorite creator.
They're adding
the
support a
idea
creator
is
to
that
Dead by
is the,
Daylight.
a wide way for
You can use code
pretty much any
JonnyBlox.
deserving creator to be able to work with us, get stuff from us, and get rewarded. So stay tuned. We're later this month or next month. And I do need to wrap up now, guys. So thank you so much for joining us.
FNaF time.
Thanks, everyone.
Awesome, thank you.
FNaF time. Get Matthew back out here.
You okay for me to go?
Yeah, go for
I think some people here want to hear about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes! Freddy Fazbear time.
So we are going to let that happen and bring out Dave and Matt to tell you all about it.
Let's
Thank you,
go.
everybody.
Freddy time. Please be Springtrap. Please be Springtrap. Whoa. Oh, there it is. New graphic.
Hello, PAX.
Isn't it awesome to be back here?
It's amazing to be back here. It's nice to see you, even though I don't see quite well. It's nice to see you in person. Also, hi to everybody watching us online. And shout out to all the cosplayer. I've seen some of them. They're amazing. You know, especially Mr. Unknown somewhere there.
The Unknown.
Amazing. But I don't see anything, so, right?
After.
Yeah. All right. So, of course, being here is pretty special, and we're here. It's perfect that we're here to announce and to reveal a little bit more of our top requested, you know, of all time of the history of Dead by Daylight, the top requested license.
Yeah, so Five Nights at Freddy is our next
He keeps
chapter,
saying
as
Five
we
Nights at
said.
Freddy.
It is one of those crazy games. It's such an amazing story. They released about 10 years ago, just like we did. It was one of the first little indie horror games. Today, it is a gigantic behemoth of a game and universe, actually. And we are thrilled to have Five Nights at Freddy's universe finally come into the fog.
Yes. Yes.
So of course, the team has had a blast creating this chapter. It's such an amazing universe to explore. And I just wanted to say really quickly that, you know, we do survey. We survey our community to know what
only one night at Freddy
out of licenses and content, and we listen to it. And Five Nights at Freddy's has been the top of the list for the longest time. Yeah. So finally, it's here.
So what are we doing with Five
Good
Nights?
question.
Yeah, okay, so let's start and reveal our new killer.
Yes. New killer!
Let's show that bad boy.
There's a trailer! It's Springtrap, it is him! It is him! Yes! He looks perfect, I love him! Look at him, my boy!
Well, thank you for that. So I guess we made the right choice. Yeah, it was obvious to us too. Of course, Springtrap is the ultimate villain of the series, and for the first time ever, you'll be able to be in the suit. Isn't that amazing?
You can be in the suit.
Killer. You'll be Springtrap.
He will be known as the animatronic in our game.
Absolutely, yes. So the animatronic, today we won't go into the power or the perks.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not revealing a lot, but we'll show some screenshots later, and if you watch closely, you might see something very interesting. We're adding on top of the killer a very interesting survivor and killer mechanic that's quite unique to this chapter that will appear every time you play as Springtrap or that you face Springtrap. So you might get a clue about this. So obviously, we will reveal more of that in a couple of weeks in another stream. But I want to say that the power and the perks are really authentic to the universe of
Interesting.
Yes. Now, one of the other ways that we like to bring authenticity to the content that we create is with cosmetics, of course. And there are going to be a few really cool ones as we release this. But there's one we absolutely need to talk about today. A legendary outfit for Springtrap that we will have will be taken directly from the movie.
Yes!
We're going to show a little thing.
It's confirmed! Look at him! Oh my god!
So, of course, you may have noticed on screen there, this is the Yellow Rabbit from the movie as portrayed by the absolutely talented Matthew Lillard. So it's fine, get it out.
He looks awesome!
Not only are we going to have his pretty face in the game, but he was nice enough to record all the voiceover for the characters.
He did voiceover! Oh my god!
That's exactly what I said when I heard that.
Oh, look at him go!
Hold on a sec. I do the stupidest thing ever. The way I get into this thing is I do like an ape thing. So hold on a sec. Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. Ready or not, here I come.
Dude, we are winning!
He is such a cool guy.
So as you've seen, there is no survivor in this chapter, but but there is a map. Yeah, thank you. We couldn't do this without, of course, the iconic location of Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria.
You have things?
Look at that! It's the Freddy Fazbear Pizza!
So we took inspiration from the first game, so, you know.
Oh my god!
So instead of looking at it through camera, you're actually going to walk in it. And it's filled with Easter eggs, surprises, and of course, jumps.
Dude! It looks sick! It looks
And there's also
incredible!
one, fantastic. Oh, well, I'll let you react to this a little bit more, I think.
It's got the ball pits into the pit!
It is cool. It's an awesome map. The team did great. Can't wait for you to play into it. So there's also something very, very cool, a quality of life feature that we're adding with this chapter. We will have a separate queue where you'll be able to go exclusively in this map.
What?
And
Just
that's something that's going to be present for every upcoming map in the future also.
Damn!
Yeah, let us know if you actually like the feature, and that's what we'll do. All right.
I mean, if everybody hates it, we'll take it out, but we try to listen, is what I'm saying.
What else?
Well, I think we're actually out of time on this one, so...
No, you got one more thing. You got one more thing, don't you?
Also, you should know, especially there might be a few people here who are big fans of Five Nights at Freddy that do not know Dead by Daylight so well yet, so go check out our socials.
Is that really good? I mean, honestly, I'll take it.
We'll be teasing quite a lot and giving a lot more information in the weeks leading up to the actual release. So right now, Dave and I will scoot.
Oh my god.
Dave will be back later, don't worry. And right now we'll
It's
leave
perfect.
the room to Rose and Eric to take you through some of the really cool collections coming this year.
All right. That is going to do it for their FNaF reveals, chat. They're going to move on to upcoming collections. If you would like to watch the rest of the pack stream, it is linked down below in the description of this stream that you're watching. But we have got to talk about all of the FNaF reveals. My goodness. Let's watch this reveal trailer one more time. Have they released it publicly? Let me try to see if they have released it yet. If they haven't, what are they doing? Let's go back and check this thing out. They've not. What are we doing here? Come on. I want to watch it again. Here, let me try and reset. Chat, what do we think? Rank it out of 10. What do you think? Rank it out of 10.
Maybe for the first time, about a year ago, we did a community contest where people got to submit designs for killers and survivors, among with other things.
Among with other things. All right, let's go back a little bit to Frumbo. 10 out of 10, bro. Dude, I can't believe they got the movie. They got a movie skin. They got a movie skin. All right, let's go through this one by one.
Much any deserving creator to be able to work with us, get stuff from us, and get rewarded. So stay tuned. We're going to talk a lot more about that in our...
All right, let's go back and let's analyze some of these reveals. So the first thing they showed off was the reveal trailer for Springtrap. The official killer in Dead by Daylight FNaF is Springtrap, and he's called the animatronic. A lot of people figured he'd be called something along those lines, the attraction, the anomaly. The animatronic is a little bit, you know, plain and simple. I think attraction would have been better, but the animatronic fits him perfectly. Here we go. So this is the reveal trailer, and just a little bit of a look at the brand new map as well that we're going to get into, the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place map, inspired by the movie. We got a whole bunch of movie stuff, which I was very surprised by. I thought they weren't going to have anything because it didn't seem like they got the rights from Universal to have movie stuff, but I'm so glad it seems like they did. So this is our first look at the map. We get better looks later. But the reveal trailer for Springtrap, his shadow walking up these steps here, I mean, fans immediately knew it was him. You can hear the crowd. There he is, super, super menacing. And then we get a little bit of a jump scare as well. I'm curious if that's going to be part of his ability set. Maybe some jump scare action. They did confirm they're not going to be revealing any abilities or powers for Springtrap just yet. They're not going to reveal it today. Sometime down the line when we get closer to the releases when they do it. But there he is. Springtrap is the official killer. They kind of spoiled his little promo out there. We're going to get to that. Oop, it's muted. There he is. He looks a little bit goofy. His face shape is a little bit goofy here, but honestly, I'm not gonna complain, man. Oh my god, it's finally time. Springtrap, Dead by Daylight, FNaF, Dead by Daylight. It is heckin' time. He looks so good. He looks so good. I kind of wish we got some gameplay of him, like, walking around.
You like that?
I do like it. Yes, Matthew, I do like it very much.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. So I guess we made the right choice. Yeah, it was obvious to us.
What is that stuff in the background? You got some balloons, you got some arcade machines here, some neon lights, very Pizzaplex aesthetic, actually. This stuff, I think, is just some goop. You got some goop over there, Springtrap's goop. Fleshy stuff.
Yeah, the ultimate villain of the series. And
he is.
For the first time ever, you'll be able to be in the suit. Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing. We get to be Springtrap. We get to be Michael Afton. Not Michael Afton. We get to be William Afton, the one doing the killing.
Springtrap.
He will be known as the animatronic in our game.
The animatronic.
So the animatronic. Today we won't go into the power or the perks.
A little bit disappointing,
we're
but
not revealing,
understandable.
We're not revealing a lot.
You gotta save some hype, you know. You gotta keep things. Yeah, it is Fazgoo, actually. You guys are right. That fleshy, organic stuff on the wall behind him, that's Fazgoo. They've added it to Dead by Daylight. Let's go back.
Very about this. So obviously, we will reveal more of that in Freddys.
Yes. Now, one of the other ways that we like to bring authenticity to the content that we create is with cosmetics, of course. And there are going to be a few really cool ones as we release this, but there's one.
So they did confirm more cosmetics are coming with FNaF, but they only showed one right now, and honestly, I think they picked a pretty good one to reveal. That is the legendary skin of Matthew Lillard from the FNaF movie.
We absolutely need to talk about today. A legendary outfit for Springtrap that we will have will be taken directly from the movie, and we're going to show a little thing.
Dude, and then they show him off. By the way, look at this. Look at this background. I'm not sure if this is for... Oh, it's for the 9th anniversary. Still, kind of fits with FNaF being added. All the balloons and streamers. Look at him! Matthew Lillard! It looks so good. It looks so detailed, bro. The suit looks spot on. Matthew looks perfect.
Of course, you may have noticed on screen there, this is the Yellow Rabbit from the movie as portrayed
the Yellow
by
Rabbit.
The absolutely talented Matthew Lillard. So
they got him.
It's fine. Get it out. Not only are we going to have his pretty face in the game, but he was nice enough to record all the voiceover for the characters.
He did say characters, so I'm wondering if Matthew also did some voice lines for regular
exactly
Springtrap.
What I said when I heard that.
But he's absolutely recorded some lines.
Yeah. Hold on a sec.
For Yellow Rabbit.
The stupidest thing ever. The way I get into this thing is I do like an ape thing. So hold on a sec. Ollie, ollie, oxen free. Ollie, ollie, oxen free. Ready or not, here I come.
Dude, he's so, like, playful with it. He's so bouncy. Oh, my God, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
Fun.
He is such a cool guy.
There is a map.
Okay, so the final thing they show does look like, I just noticed, by the way, does seem like we're going to be able to go outside here. Of course, you got the big front doors open. You got some hooks outside here as well. So it looks like you're able to go inside as well as outside. They've changed the sign design, by the way. I've just noticed this. Usually Freddy's arm is, like, rested on top of the sign right here. They just have his arm coming down. You got, like, a poster there. Oh, my God, it looks awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. It looks so good, man. They did such a great job.
So we took inspiration from the first game. So, you know, most of it.
Look at this. I like how they say we took inspiration from the first game, and it's like, look at this. This is the movie. You kidding me? This is the archway from the movie. Though they do have the original FNaF guys here. The original animatronics. You got Springtrap
so
lurking.
Instead of looking at it through camera, you're actually going to walk in it. And
you get to walk around
it's
inside.
Filled with Easter eggs, surprises, and of course,
filled
jump
with Easter
scares.
eggs and surprises and jump scares. Like, look at all this, dude. Like I predicted, Behavior's own take on, like, a FNaF establishment. Oh, my gosh. You got an arcade over here. You got... Wait, I have this sign. Wait. Wait. I have the sign. I haven't taken it. I haven't hung it up yet, but I have it. I have a Dead by Daylight reference. Oh my gosh. How did they know? What the heck? Who's that person? I think it's just like a default survivor. There's no FNaF survivors, they confirm, so I think that's just like a stand-in. One of their already existing guys. But oh my gosh, this looks crazy. You can go up to the stage. I wonder... Oh, Carl's missing, by the way. That's interesting. I wonder if maybe he's lurking around. Maybe you get too close to the animatronics, they come out and jump scare you. They look a little bit off. They don't look identical.
And there's also one...
But they don't look terrible. I might just have to get used to them. There's a big hole in the ceiling. My goodness. What happened here? Got some crates we can knock down as well.
Fantastic. Oh, well, I'll let you react to this a little bit more, I think.
Look at the arcade area. This is inside the arcade. We got blood coming out of the ball pit of secrets and Easter eggs, so I'm wondering, maybe this is a subtle nod to Into the Pit. I don't know. Probably going to be a couple Easter eggs on all these arcade machines. We're absolutely going to have a look around this entire place.
It's an awesome map. The team did great. Can't wait for you to play into it. So there's also something very, very cool, a quality of life feature that we're adding with this chapter. We will have a separate queue where you'll be able to go exclusively in this map.
That's nice. And they confirm that's something you're going to do with future maps as well, but being able to queue just in the FNaF map, I think they realize a lot of people are going to want to play probably just the FNaF map because it's so brand new. So many people have been waiting for FNaF, so to queuing up FNaF exclusively.
And that's something that's going to be present for every upcoming map in the future also.
Yeah, let us know if you actually like the feature, and that's what we'll do. All right.
I mean, if everybody hates it.
All right, so that is kind of all they revealed for FNaF. I say all they revealed. They show off the damn killer in one of the best-looking maps I've ever seen, as well as the involvement of Matthew Lillard. Like, this is great. This is perfect. I would have loved some survivors. I think maybe we're going to get that down the line. Hopefully we get that down the line. But, like, my goodness. Like, look at this guy. He looks spot on. You got blood coming out of him. Oh my gosh, you got Springtrap as well. It is finally time, and once again, they confirmed it's coming in June. So June is going to be a very packed month for FNaF. You got Secret of the Mimic on the 13th. You got Dead by Daylight as well in June. Right now, it's being predicted that the release date is going to be the 17th because some in-game event ends on the 17th. So people are assuming the FNaF collab is going to drop right after that in-game event ends. So not going to have a whole lot of time to go from Secret of the Mimic to Dead by Daylight, but we're going to have to make do. It is going to be a very, very busy month, but I'd love to know, what are your thoughts on the collab? Leave them in the comments down below. Shout out to everyone who came to the live stream, by the way. Really love watching watching all these reveals with you guys. It's super, super fun. Well, that is going to do it for the stream, and that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the flip side. Goodbye. And now it's that awkward part where I've done the outro, but I'm still on stream. I'm pretty sure that's everything. I mean, that's the end of their FNaF section. Let me quickly look. So they did confirm. I'm going to quickly go to Dead by Daylight's stuff. They haven't released the... They haven't released the teaser. This teaser right here.
Community.
This
Let's show
one.
that bad boy.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up stream now. I'm going to go edit together that video of the reveal. I'm going to have that up later today. And I'm also going to go and record this teaser and like Matthew to post on Twitter and stuff. But what are your thoughts, guys? I honestly am super, super excited. This art does look a little off, but I mean, we saw him here, and he looks pretty good. They kind of gave him like the movie eyes. But I think he looks great. He does have a rounder head, yeah. Yeah, not as prominent of a jaw. I think he's gonna look perfect. Based on the amount of detail that the legendary skin has, I think regular Springtrap is gonna be perfect. So, chat, thank you so much for coming out to the stream. I love watching these things with you guys. Thank you for sticking with me throughout all the technical issues. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm gonna have to figure it out, because hopefully we'll be live tomorrow checking out Docker's interview with Steelwall, Brendan, and literally as I'm talking right now, I am once again disconnecting and reconnecting on OBS, so that's great. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna go edit together that video. Thanks for coming out. Hope you guys enjoyed the reveal, and I'll see you guys later today for that edited video. Thanks for coming out, guys. Peace out. Thanks for waking up early, hanging out with me. It was good fun, like almost 3 hours, 2.5. It was great. See you, chat. Bye.